Hey guys, welcome to your weekly movement motivation. So if you are like me and have some chronically tight hips, maybe from over exercise, too much sitting, too much anything, or not enough of something, I want to give you 4 exercises that have helped me immensely and that I generally start most of my days with, or at least my workout warm-ups with, to open things up. So modify as you see fit, but these are not activation exercises. Again, these are just to open things up and loosen the hips up a little bit. So the first thing is going to be a 90-90 with a foot slide. So I'm in a 90-90 position. Back heel is on a slider. If you don't have a slider, but you have a wood floor, pop yourself on a towel. It's the same concept, okay? So I'm going to take my hands behind me to support me, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that leg all the way over. You'll see the foot rotates up, and then I bring it back to the side as I take it back here, okay? I would recommend about 8 reps of these, okay? Switch sides. I know I didn't do 8, but you get the idea. So it's back behind me, rotate forward, rotate back, okay? Nice gliding motion through the hip to open things up. So back in our 90-90 position, we're going to do some hip extensions. So find what level works for you. So I'm going to go into full extension first, and then I'm going to show you some modifications. So I'm in a 90-90 position. I'm going to squeeze, and I'm going to drive my hips up, and then I'm going to sit back down. Okay? Nice and gentle, nice and controlled. Drive my hips up, squeeze everything, so I'm pushing my hips forward, and then I'm going to come down, okay? That might not work for you. You may not have enough mobility in your hips. They may be too tight, or you just may not feel comfortable coming into that position. So a couple of other things. You can hold on to something and use that as leverage to pull you up. You can also keep a hand here and do that same motion with a little bit of support in the back, okay? So then it's not just you pushing your hips forward. Take some of the pressure off of the hips and then come on back down, okay? The next thing is going to be a TFL stretch. So your TFL actually sits right here on the lateral part of your hip. And a lot of times this gets ignored. We do the piriformis and we do the psoas and we do maybe the hip flexors, but that TFL is actually very important with how, the IT band feels, how that entire leg feels. So if you've sort of tried to do all the other things and nothing seems to be working, give your TFL a little bit of attention. So I'm going to come on down to my back. I'm going to cross, okay? So very popular exercise. You would drop the knee to the inside like this, kind of opens up the back, opens up the hip. That's not where we're going. We're actually going to go in the opposite direction, okay? So I'm going to drive down, and then with my top foot on top of that knee, I'm going to push towards the floor, and that's going to open up this lateral part right here, okay? So back up, come down, actively press with the top leg into the knee, and then release. Okay, my recommendation, because you probably are tighter in this area than you realize, start slow and simple on this, okay? So for you, maybe there's no pressing. Maybe we just drop to the side and we see how that feels, okay? A couple of those. Maybe when we're ready, we add just a small little press, okay? As you progress in this, you can come down, press with the top leg as you're pressing with the bottom leg, okay? That's going to create some PNF stretching, which is going to release that just a little bit more, okay? So the last one is going to be on your back as well. We're going to take the leg up, okay? And we're going to take it all the way over, like so. And then take it back to center, take it back down. Switch sides, up, drop it all the way to the side if you can, and then back over, okay? So for you, you may be too tight in your spine for that exercise. If that is the case, start with a bent knee, and all you're going to do is this position here, okay? And then come back in. Same thing on the other side. Just use the knee as leverage as opposed to the whole leg. The whole leg adds a little bit more weight, brings the whole body over a little bit more. The knee prevents that. So start with something small, sort of work your way into that. If this is still too much for you, my recommendation is knees up over the hips and just come all the way down to the side, okay? This is going to take some of the pressure because you don't have that straight leg stabilizing you. Everything just gets to come over with it. So play around with those. See if those help. You don't have to do all 4 of them. You can do 1 or 2 of them, see which one works best for you. You may find that your TFL is really tight, or you may find that that 90-90 hip hinge forward really works well for you. see what works. Give them a try, test them out, and see if they give you a little bit of relief in your hips and hopefully in the rest of your body as well. I hope that helps, and I hope you guys have a great week.